Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Adam Ellis.
And we're your million subscriber winning channel for news. So let's tell you some of the most hard-hitting news we possibly can, shall we? There was a brief time on the internet where Pokemon Go became more popular than porn, but for some, it might be even more popular than actually doing the deed. The deed being sex.
Boning. According to some new data about Pokemon Go, there's a startlingly large number of trainers who prefer hunting to humping.
The data comes by way of Qualtrics, a leading research firm that specializes in employee engagement, who just published the results of a survey covering the habits of working Pokemon Go players in the UK. So, UK guys, this is on you.
The sample size was 500 employed Pokemon Go trainers and was mainly meant to get a sense of how much Pokemon Go is affecting the productivity of employees who play it every day. The study covered a wide range of topics like how often people play it at work and whether or not it interfered with their job.
Spoiler alert, it totally does. Why this led to questions about sex is anyone's guess, but it is what it is. When everything was said and done, Qualtrics research found that as many as 36% of players would choose Pokemon Go over sex.
So they'd rather be doing a different kind of blastoising.
No, boo.
It's a wink.
Boo.
To be fair, sex requires a whole lot more effort than Pokemon Go. I mean, you've got to find another person, for starters. That's a pretty high bar to clear for a lot of people out there.
Now, to be fair, we are talking about a survey dedicated to UK Pokemon Go players who are employed, so we could be looking at some particularly wacky and super niche Brit behavior here, but Qualtrics data found that German players chose Pokemon Go over sex about 27% of the time. Not quite as high, but still surprising. You dirty,
I thought Germans were a lot more freaky than that. You naughty Germans.
Too. I thought they were all kinds of crazy, but I guess they just like Pokemon.
Germans are apparently also much better at workers than folks in the UK. Way to play to your stereotypes, guys. With only 38% of Germans admitting to playing Pokemon Go at work, British players, on the other hand, had 53% admitting to playing the game during work hours.
And they didn't just play a little bit. The study found that 43% of employees spent up to 3 hours playing it on the clock per week. 27% play between 3 to 5 hours a week, and 15% play Pokemon Go 7 hours or more per week when they should be working.
To be fair, I think our office was like 40 hours a week the first week, so...
We're kind of a weird office, though. We're non-typical.
That's basically a whole day of work each week. You're supposed to be looking at TPS reports, sitting in pointless meetings, sending memos, and saying business words.
Is this why you keep forgetting to put the cover sheet on your TPS report? I mean, how are you supposed to talk to your boss about synergy if you're just throwing Pokeballs all day? Although
it's possible that working in the UK is just much more relaxed than it is here in the States. Although apparently not here. Because the survey also indicates that 33% of employees would be happy to tell their bosses they play Pokemon Go.
That's actually pretty cool. That's a good
really
boss-employee relationship. I approve.
Maybe people just want to get fired.
Maybe. Moving out of the work-related realm, the survey also gives us a glimpse into the minds of ordinary people and the risks they take to play the game away from their desks.
And that's where things get a little more alarming. Because according to Qualtrics numbers, 21% of Pokemon players admit to trespassing on private property.
Why?
Giving no fucks about where they need to go in order to catch them all.
More disturbing than that, even, is the fact that 60% of trainers admit to playing while driving, which is a no-no, and 10% have been stopped by police officers for doing so.
Obviously, these numbers probably don't scale up all that well to the hundreds of millions of people who've downloaded the game across the globe, but if they were anywhere close, that would be frightening.
Yeah, right now we only know the Android downloads, which have topped more than 100 million. Just going off those numbers, that means we'd have maybe 21 million Pokemon Go players who've trespassed while playing and 60 million who've been driving while playing the game. That's a terrifying number.
But again, that is just scaling the numbers up. All these ridiculous stats are nothing new for Pokemon Go, although it is surprising that so many choose the game over the horizontal mambo. Last month, we saw that Pokemon Go eclipsed porn in terms of Google search trends, only to be dethroned after a couple weeks.
However, this kind of jives with another recent study that millennials just aren't boning as much as people think they are in general. Why bone when you can Pokemon?
In a new report published by the Archives of Sexual Behavior, researchers found that for millennials between 20 and 24 years old, 15% of them reported to having no sexual partners. Get with it! Start boning!
I mean, actually, you know, like only 15%, that's lower than I would have expected.
If you tell me 85% of people in that age range are boning, that's pretty good.
Right, that's a pretty good percentage.
Yeah.
Contrary to popular belief in the hookup generation, millennials are actually much less sexually active than both Generation Xers and baby boomers. Yeah, that's right. Old people are banging more than the young people.
Gross.
In fact, 20 to 24-year-olds haven't had this little sex since the 20s.
So maybe don't blame Pokemon Go as much as human nature. We love any excuse to be lazy and don't like to think too much about the long-term consequences of chasing virtual monsters.
We've been joking about this app being the start of the human apocalypse since its launch, but between the injuries, the government bans, people choosing to chase Pokemon instead of chasing tail, it might be the thing that enables our base desires and helps us wipe ourselves off the planet.
The next story we'll read is about the population control underlying story. I was trying to say something. I lost where I was going with that. Like there was like
You can get there. You can get there.
What is the conspiracy theory about population? Fuck it. Hopefully, we'll at least get some of those legendaries first.
Yeah, what do you guys think of more than a third of gamers choosing Pokemon Go over sex? Let us know in the comments.
For future updates on the most ridiculous app ever, like this video and subscribe to The Know.
It's not the app's fault, it's the people's fault. Y'all priorities messed up. And we have 1 million subscribers!
Oh my god.
That's not the news though. That's exciting for us, but it's not the news part.
You can name all of them.
Name all the subscribers?
Yeah.
There's
a million of them.
I subscribed 1 million times.
It's Ashley J 4,000 times. According to some new data about Pokemon Go, there's a startlingly large number of trainers who prefer humping. Fucking goddamn it! I'm so sorry. I'm taking
High five.